upstairs.
Hey, what's up everyone, this is Sarge. In my previous videos, I've been running Akimbo with the Black Ops pistols from the Diamatis to the Magnums, and now we're at the 1911s. And so I wanted to try this weapon, give you guys a little bit of insight on how it looks in-game in Warzone when you're up close in those close quarter engagements with an enemy, and just give you guys my overall opinion on how this weapon feels and what I think of it compared to the other pistols. As far as the setup, it's pretty much across the board. I'm running the dual wield stock here at level 35, 5mm laser for that fire accuracy, chrome lined barrel which gives you bullet velocity, that's an important barrel, mixed with the muzzle agency suppressor, that's your mono suppressor, and then last but not least your 14 round fast mag. This setup is pretty much all pros, very little cons because you're really not dealing with ADS. So yeah, as far as the look of the weapon, it's actually pretty cool. I like it. It's definitely a 1911, probably an older edition than the one that we have from Modern Warfare. As far as my opinion on it, I think this actually edges above the Magnums, which is a surprise because the Magnums in Black Ops is actually meta, or at least top tier. But I think because of the weapon stats changing when they migrated over the weapons to Warzone, this one has a little bit more of an edge. I think also another thing to take into account that this weapon actually has a higher rate of fire than the Magnums. You can actually shoot faster, you have more bullets, you can even sprint to fire a lot faster, and so that in general is going to be a bigger plus when you're dealing with multiple enemies versus the Magnum, which is a lot slower, especially on the reload side of things as well. So yeah, 1911s are a bit better. Now compared to the Diamatis, the Diamatis are going to have a higher rate of fire, more bullets to pop off, and so that's going to definitely reign as king when it comes to the Akimbo setups for all the pistols. So as far as my overall rankings of running Akimbo with all of the pistols that both Modern Warfare and Black Ops have to offer in Warzone, I would place the Diamatis as definitely S tier, or at least the best Akimbo pistols to run in this game. And that's basically, or that's just based on feeling, how the weapon handles, the damage output that it does, and the high rate of fire that the weapon offers. It's definitely the old Renettis, if you guys remember when Renettis used to dominate in Warzone. Now second place is definitely Renettis. It's still a great viable option, but not the best, due to the fact that they had nerfed it heavily. So this would be the second best Akimbo pistols. In third place, I would place the Snake Shots, which used to also rule Warzone for a short amount of time until it got nerfed. This one definitely is still a kicker, but you have to be really close to your target to really maximize on the damage output with this weapon. You no longer can basically one or two shot people from a considerable amount of range that it used to have back when it was meta. After this would be the X16s and then the M19s. So these two I would consider pretty good. I actually like to run the X16s Kimbo when I'm playing Kingslayer. That's a really good setup because you have a lot of bullets to use, very little downtime on that reload, so that's a really good setup to run. And then after this, I would place the 1911. So 1911, although it's a more powerful pistol, you are still limited with ammo, and that is pretty much what the choke of this weapon is due to the fact that you don't have a bigger ammunition pool to play with versus the X16 or the M19s. And this goes both for the Modern Warfare and Black Ops version. They're pretty much identical. You just get a little bit more of a higher rate of fire with the Black Ops version than you do with the Modern Warfare. That's pretty much how they are. And then after the 1911s, I would place the Magnum from Black Ops to be the next one. Again, the biggest issue here is the accuracy. And then last but not least, the Deagle, which is unfortunate. I like the Deagle. I like the cosmetic look to it. I've always been a big fan of running Deagles in shooters. It just sucks that in the Akimbo, it's just really bad. You can still run this as a single pistol and do pretty good, but just as far as an Akimbo setup, it's not so great. So yeah, that's my overall rating for all of the Akimbo pistols in this game. Diamati takes the top spot for the best one. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Akimbo pistols are and the setups you like to run with them. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.
Enemy soldier incoming.
What's he got?
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, fucking god.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile dropping into the area. What? Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the
That was too close.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy dropping into the AR. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO. Coming. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Only iron sharpens iron. Receiving hostile fire.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy soldier incoming.
Still working, soldier. Sorry, mate, not this time.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Enemy fire!
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Wow, you're so good with that.
Hostile dropping into... Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Pussy ass bitch, dude. He's in the fuck.
cash you find. Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Upstairs.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy.
Got ya.